Audio check. Audio check. Hold on 1 second. I believe we are live. Hold on 1 second. Let me just check my. This is the only real time that I had, to play DCS in this week. It's been really crazy, man. Anyway, we are going to be picking up where we left off on the Enemy Within campaign. So if you guys aren't familiar with this campaign, let me just give you a brief, summary. We are in the Caucasus region, and we are, playing the role of security forces in the Georgian, theater, right? So in this scenario, the geopolitical situation is that Georgia is trying to join NATO, and there is plenty of, dissent involved in that position, and there's plenty of, factions in the Georgian, government that are opposed to that. So, particularly, there's a terrorist group called the Caucasus Liberation Army, and they are causing a lot of trouble in the area. Essentially, that's like dumbed down version of the geopolitical situation here. So, we are here to provide security, and for this mission, we are going to be providing close air support, as with most missions with the A10 Warthog. We are going to be providing close air support for an HVT or high value target extraction. So that should be interesting. Again, this is something that I'm going to be playing for the first time. This is mission number 5 of the Enemy Within campaign, which has so far been great, right? Great voice acting, great mission design, and everything else. But yeah, let's see what this mission has in store for us. So yeah, I'm going to walk you through my loadout in a bit, but let me get the aircraft started for now. Okay. So let's do a cold and dark start. We're gonna do the battery power switch right here. We're gonna turn on my APU, but I'm gonna do that on my throttle quadrant right here. Okay. So take a quick look at our gauges. Okay, that's spooling it properly. I'm gonna close the canopy. My track IR is super sensitive. Come on. Alright, there we go. Okay, that works. Okay, so APU is spooled up correctly. I'm going to turn on our EGI in our CDU over here. I'm going to turn on some lighting here. Formation lighting would be good. Position flash should be steady. That's my preference. Anti-collision lights should be on in a bit, but I'm not going to touch that for now. Okay, so that's going to take care of itself. APU generator should be on at this point. Okay. And what we're going to be doing, because we have the AP available, let me just double check that, is that we can move to throttle idle on the right stick. So let's do that right here. There we go. And we should see the indication for an engine start cycle here in our panel right here. And did I do that correctly? No, inverter needs to be turned on. That's important. Let's take a quick look at that. Okay, so that's ongoing, and let's just wait for that to complete. On this panel, we need to turn on our IFCC, our GTRS, and CICU. Then we're going to turn on our MFD today, MFD here, and engage our pre-flight built-in test. There we go. So that works. Let's turn on our radios. And again, what I call this, Enemy Within is super strict with radio use, so I need to be sure that I get this correctly. So this radio, I want to be on the AM band, transmit and receive. Turn this one on to main. Switch this to FM, and switch this to transmit and receive as well. While that's happening, UN SAS pitch SAS should be turned on. There we go. Engine start cycle is complete on the right engine, I believe. I'm getting bad range.
Pull up.
There we go. That's more like it.
Altitude.
Load all, so we could load the data on the data cartridge. And we're gonna move the left engine to throttle idle, and that would take care of the engine start cycle on the left engine. Give that a quick peek, and yes, that's good. Okay, so we're gonna wait for the CDU to align at this point. It's currently at 1.3.72. This needs to get 4 minutes and a code of 0.08. No failures found on the HUD, so I can exit this and switch on our IFCC. So we have our HUD online. That's good. What else do I need to do here? Of course, the ejection seat, and a couple of other things that we need to do here as well. So anti-skid needs to be on, and let me check other things that I need to do here. Yeah, Countermeasure suite to be on semi. Missile warning system on. Radar jammer on. We have that equipped, on today's mission. Radar warning receiver and our dispensers. Okay, so all of those are ready. Confirming that it is ready on this, panel right here. Switching my RWR to primary, and that should do it. Okay. Let's take a look at a couple of other things here. So we're pretty much complete on the engine start cycle here. We have nav and EAC lit up here, and those are the only things that we need to take care of. But we need for the CDU to be aligned before we do that. What we need to do now is check our mission briefing, and this is one of the things that I like, I guess, most about the enemy within campaign. They have like really well put together briefings. So this is our objective. So let me just go through the first couple of pages here, and I'm gonna pin this, and I'm gonna pin this. I'm gonna also pin this map right here, and pin this map right here. All right. So we have 5 tabs on our keyboard here, and the mission for today is to destroy a damaged Mi-8 at Objective Hotel. So if I remember correctly, the mission briefing did state that Georgian forces lost an Mi-8 helicopter at Objective Hotel, and the preferred weapon that they are recommending us to use would be a GBU-31. So the target coordinates is already given here, and I'll put that in the CDU once the CDU becomes online. And we need to destroy enemy AAA and ground forces at Objective Papa, which are 2 mosques on 2 sides of a stream. So after we destroy or suppress the AAA in that little one, which is going to be composed of 3 Mi-8 helicopters, and Georgian ground forces will start taking over the complex. So we are going to be signaling them in, as soon as we take care of the AAA, so they can swoop in, dismount, and raid the complexes and secure high-value targets that are present in the area. So we're going to be providing overwatch while we do that. All right, so you're clear to engage additional enemy targets at the hotel. Make sure that there are no civilians in the area before you do. Okay, A-firm, I get that. A village to the west of Papa is likely to contain additional enemy troops or reinforcement. All right, so that's good. Now we need to input all of those in our CDU. So we see that our CDU has been, or our nav has been aligned here. Hey, Chunri has liked the stream. Thank you, Chunri. I'm going to click nav here. So that should take care of that. No more, indications right there. So I'm going to click on EGI on this panel right here. And I'm going to flip up my EAC switch on this section right here. All right, so that takes care of everything pretty much. We're good to click waypoint. There we go. And the coordinates that we're given is what we call an MGRS coordinate, or a military grid reference system coordinate. So we're going to switch to UTM, on this OSB right here. So the coordinates are as follows. It's 38 Tango. I'm going to put that here on this grid. The next is Kilo November. 974. 442. No, sorry, I made a mistake there. That's not what we're trying to input. So let's clear this scratchpad. It's Kilo November. 69484. 58637. So just confirming that it's Kilo November 69484 and 58637. Okay, so we're going to put that as waypoint number 6. But first I'm going to put that in this section right here. And we're going to name this waypoint Hilo, because that's our target, right? So Hilo, all right? And then the next waypoint that we need to put is AAA. So I'm going to put that as waypoint number 7. That's already included. And they said that there is like a village west of Papa, which is in grid 38 Tango. And the coordinates of that is Kilo November. Mark Turbella, how's it going? Thank you so much for liking the stream. Kilo November 944. 452 as opposed to 442. Okay, so that's good. And then we're going to call this one secondary, okay, or sec, just to be concise. Sec. All right, and we're going to put that as waypoint number 8. .25 is the frequency that we are going to be on the FM band. So we are currently on the FM band on this one, and that's good. Hunter 11 is on 246.65, which is going to be one of our commanders for this mission. He's actually part of the Georgian government. So it's going to be 2 246. Sorry, that was totally wrong. This should be back to 33 because this is the FM band. 33.25. So this one needs to be 24665. Okay. 246.65. All right, those are all everything's set up now. All right, so let's go. We're good to go. We can taxi. I'm gonna radio ATC. We're currently parked at Cabaletti Air Base.
Cabaletti, Dodge 3-1. Request startup. Dodge 3-1. Cabaletti, cleared for startup. Wind 076 at 7 meters. Cabaletti.
That was request taxi to runway.
1. Request taxi to runway.
Turn on my TGP and my laser here as well.
Dodge 3-1.
Runway 07.
Clear to taxi to runway 7.
Runway 07 is the runway to our left. So it's pretty simple taxi. 2 is already going, and we're going to go ahead and do that as well. We're going to go get rolling. Go ahead, 2. For this mission, we are equipped with GBU-31s, a GBU-38, which is a laser-guided JDAM. We have a couple of Mavericks on our pylons as well, infrared-guided Mavericks, and we have Hydras. So a fairly simple loadout. But that should be enough for what we're trying to accomplish here, and there's also 2 of us, so I think that should be sufficient firepower to achieve our mission here. Alright, so we're rolling. If you just joined us, guys, our mission for today would be to provide Overwatch as, ground forces ingress to extract multiple high-value targets, in an area that's controlled by hostile, forces. So it's actually 2 mosques opposite side of a stream, and then we are, supposed to, en route, destroy an Mi-8 that has been downed by enemy fire. So most likely we're going to be doing that first. I'm going to look at my frag sheet right here. We want to be at 5,000 feet on our initial waypoint, which is waypoint number 1, and then 12,000 feet would be our hard ceiling for this particular mission. So I get that, I understand. Wash out! Hey, Brent Oloroso, how's it going, man? Shout out sa'yo, bro. Okay. So I'm going to switch to TAD on my left MFD, and I'm going to switch to my CDU here. So 2 is rolling. Should be airborne. I could line up and wait now. I'm going to request takeoff. So, Brent also asks if we have a C-130J in DCS. I believe we do, but not, playable unless you install some mods. And I don't know what kind of missions you are going to do if you're on a C-130. There's a lot of combat here. I think the closest would be like a Huey, where you could do transport missions and that kind of thing. But even that has like a gunner, in the doors and stuff like that. Alrighty, so 2999. Sorry. And just adjust my QNH here. There we go. 86. Okay. We are positive climb. Gears up. And we are going to be going to waypoint number 1. At waypoint number 1, we are expected to climb to 5,000 feet. Spiretail asks, C-130s, or says, C-130s available as an AI plane and a static object. That's absolutely correct. There is a mod for it, but it's in stream. Hey, Josh. Thank you, man. Alright, so we're currently 3 miles from waypoint number 1. We're currently Angels 2.9. Flaps are up at this point. That, continuing to climb. And at waypoint number 2, we are expected to get 12,000 feet. So we're going to just make a simple turn to waypoint number 2, which will take us to Objective Hotel. So again, one of our missions en route is to destroy like a down Mi-8. And you know, once we do that, we are to proceed to Objective Papa, and at Objective Papa is you know, our main mission, which is you know, HVT extraction, close air support. Okay, we are currently at Angels 4. I'm gonna just continue my climb to Angels 12 here. I'm gonna rein in my wingman here and basically tell him to fly in formation with me. Rejoin formation if you can.
Join up.
I'm gonna switch to hotel now, continuing my climb. So we're gonna make a climbing turn to waypoint number 2 and climb to Angels 12. Should do. I don't look around much anyway. It is rumored that we will be getting an official C-130 announcement at some point, as it's a small enough cargo plane that makes sense for the current map sizes, says Spartail. Anything larger is too big, quoting ED. That's interesting. I am interested at what kind of mission my TGP locked onto it. A2's right there. Let me take my foot off the rudder. Maybe I'm like putting pressure on it. I didn't set up the dead zones correctly on my rudder, so it's pretty iffy. Okay, so I'll just fly this path. Angels 10.6 passing Angels 11 in a moment. So let me set up a couple of things here. Specifically because they asked us to use a GBU 38, I believe. So let me do a path hold. Let me check the briefing again. Recommend GBU 31 on the MI8 is what the briefing says. So checking out a couple of things here. GBU 31. Check out the profile. I just need that to be on CCRP mode, and that is, so that's good. The GBU 38 would be on CCRP mode as well, so that's good. M151 Hydras, no need to set that up, but I do want to check if they are on CCIP mode. So they are, that's good. AGM 65 Deltas, you know, Mavericks and everything else, I can turn them on now, I guess, and you know, adjust the slew to 1 because of the sensitivity. So that's good. Back my DSMS here. AGM 65Ds, no setup needs to be done there. And I have my radar jammer and my lightning targeting pod. So I'm not armed to the teeth, you know, at this point in this mission. So I'm not used to it. I'm typically loaded with everything, you know, the ordnance people have. Yeah, specifically in that, you know, I guess the last campaign I played, which is the Operation Piercing Fury. Oh!
Warning, autopilot.
I exceeded my target altitude because I wasn't paying attention. That's what happens when you don't pay attention. Flight, formation, close formation.
Flight, close formation. 2, Rudder.
So let's just dive a little bit here to get this closer to Angels 12. It's not a big deal. I mean, I'm not above cloud cover, so my targeting isn't going to be impaired. My vision is still going to be you know, good at this point. But they did say Angels 12, so let's stick to that. You're not flying using X-Plane, says Brent Oloroso. No, I'm not. I'm flying DCS. Not sure if it's just me, but seems like the stream is cutting out fairly often since Spartel. It's probably not just you. My internet has been cutting in and out lately.
That's gonna be
I don't know why. You know, I wired my internet already from Wi-Fi, so that's probably something related to server configurations and that kind of thing. I'll check it out later. So, spacebar to remove this message. Alright. Okay, we're currently Angels 13. We are 41 miles away. The stream should be fine now. My upload speeds are consistent. I'm just glancing to my OBS now. Can you confirm, Spartail, if you're still there? Okay, so 2's here. Flying formation with me. Okay, so we are currently Angels 12.6, so I can engage path and altitude hold at this point. Let me speed up to 200 knots. If you are using Ethernet, then it's probably bitrate or your ISP being fucky. But yeah, I got you back now. Yeah, I believe so. I don't know what's up with my my ISP, honestly. I'm not even asking it to do a lot. I mean, I think I'm capping my bitrate to like 4 megabytes per second, which is the recommended bitrate for like a 1080p 60 FPS stream, which, you know, I wouldn't settle for anything less, honestly, but I don't know what's up with these guys. Okay, let's fence in. So, master arm on. I would also turn off my exterior lighting at this point. Spiretail is now following on, I believe, Twitch. Thank you so much. I haven't really been developing my Twitch community. I appreciate your follow. I appreciate it. You know, I think I have like 30 followers on Twitch right now compared to 6,000 followers on Facebook. And on YouTube, I think I have like 30 as well. I mean, I have no idea how to work those networks, but Twitch is pretty fun. I follow a lot of flight streamers on Twitch, you know, specifically ones that play DCS and X-Plane. Pretty amazing community, I have to say. Good morning, Randy Michael. Good morning to you too, sir. Okay, I have some wind here. 34 miles to hotel, and you can see that you know, box symbology right there is where hotel should be. So let me switch to those waypoints that I created earlier. So I have the helo, which is at waypoint 6, but let me go to objective hotel first, so we could you know, track that on our TGP later. Currently traveling at 239 knots. Let me slow down a little bit here. Confirming that my exterior lighting is off. Master arm is on. Okay, so we're good to go. If you just joined us, guys, our mission for today is a close air support mission. I keep on saying that, but that's pretty much all. That's pretty much all an A10 Warthog can do, close air support. But at the same time, I mean, this is unique because we're going to be providing Overwatch for an HVT extraction. We are targeting a mosque, actually 2 mosques in Objective Pop, or at Objective Pop over there. And our expectation is that there's going to be AAA fire, because our objective is to suppress AAA for helicopters to land in, a la Black Hawk Down, to extract those hostages. And if we are going to use that movie as a reference, that didn't really bode well for them in the beginning. So I hope not. First time playing DCS in
Alright, let's be clear
a
on
couple
what our
of days.
objectives are. First task is to destroy that helicopter at the coordinates using JDAMs. Once it's destroyed, we'll check in with Hunter and push on to waypoint 3.
Okay, firm,
Questions?
JDAMs it is. So GBU38, select that.
We'll
Maybe
coordinate
later.
with Overlord or directly with Hunter.
We coordinate with Hunter. Of course, he's flying in the back seat of an L-39. He's probably not going to see crap, even with NVGs. But he's still got execution authority.
Okay, so the chatter is basically saying that we are going to be taking orders from Hunter. So Hunter is like the Georgian commander. He's currently in the air on an L-39, I believe. I like that the chatter here is you know, somewhat realistic, I would say. I mean, it's not over the top, like, you know, ace pilot you know, type acting, and I like that. It's very similar to Operation Piercing Fury, which is a campaign that I love. Alright, so we are 24 miles to target at this point. And once we clear this ridge line over here, I should be able to gain visual on at least in the general vicinity. And we should be able to spot that MI8. We are cleared hot on target. Actually, no. I am being asked to check in with Hunter and make sure that I'm on the correct frequency. The correct frequency for Hunter would be 246.65. And we are 246.65. So I'm going to check in right now by pressing.
Yeah, Hunter, Dodge, 3-1. How copy?
Okay, so we have Hunter
And be advised, Dodge 3-1 is approaching the target area,
on the line.
and we'll let you know when we've located it.
Okay, so let's switch our TGP on. Matthew Schultz, how is it going, Matthew? Isn't it a little bit too late where you are?
And Dodge 3-1 copies will report when task is complete.
Alright. This aircraft is slow. It's almost relaxing. It's almost therapeutic to just like hear the gentle purr of the engines from the cockpit. Obviously, it's super loud outside, right? But the fact that it's slow, and I'm like waiting like for like 18 miles here, you know, to reach my objective, kind of makes me fall asleep sometimes. That's how typical A10 missions are. The ingress are you know, typically painful and boring, honestly. All right. So let's see. I also don't like the fact that I'm not sufficiently armed. I like carrying everything in the armory. That's what I like to do. Spartel, you want a loud jet to keep you awake in DCS? I'd go with the Harrier. Oh man, that is a super interesting aircraft. I have that you know, on my list as well. I have that on my wish list. So after I learned the A10, so I've been flying the F-18, the A10 for probably like 4.5 months now. The next in line will be the F-16. I don't know why, but I couldn't get the hang of the F-16. Everyone says that it's one of the easiest aircraft to fly, but the control language is so different. I mean, if you look at the A10 and the F-18, there are some similarities to it. I would say that, but the F-16, man, I give up every time. I don't know why. And you know, add that to the fact that I need to remap all my controls and, you know, find a proper profile for me. I'm too old to learn new things, man. But the Harrier, I will learn. I will learn that. I promise you that. I wonder, is the Harrier able to take off? I mean, of course, you know, theoretically it can take off anywhere because it's a VTOL aircraft, or that's VTOL, I'm not sure. But I wonder if it can take off on like like, I don't know, like a Stennis or like a Taiwan class carrier. Should be able to, right? Alrighty, so let me switch to Warthog here. It's a better view. Let me slew my sensors to Objective Hotel, and just stay posted here. All right, so we have our TGP, you know, on that location right there. I do see some structures there. My GBU-38 is selected, and in a minute I will be switching to CCRP mode. I mean the Harrier. The Harrier at the moment. Surprisingly easy to learn the weapon systems, especially compared to the A10. And at first, it's getting it's odd getting used to the STOL and VTOL characteristics of it, but it's surprisingly nice to fly. Says Spartel. Yeah, that's what I'm after, man. Fun factor. That's the reason why I play the A10 a lot. It's super fun to fly. Granted that it's super hard to learn as well. Okay, we are 8.5 miles. So my objective is just locate the target for now, 8.5 miles out. And this image is something else. Switching to black. There we go. Black Hawk's better. Let's see if I can locate the target. We are currently 7.3 miles away, and I'm pretty sure they're in that village right there, right? Where else would that Mi-8 be? Unless it crashed into the woods, right? So let me just slew that again. Let me switch to my TGP here. Okay, let's try to find it first. We are currently 5.7 miles away from target. Choose flying information with me. Okay, here we are. Here's the clearing. I do see some field there.
Lead, Nomad, tally on hotel, we tangos around it.
Okay, let's see how many birds we can kill with one stone.
Before you talk about killing birds with stones here, I want to make sure I have visual on it. That's a problem. Oh, there we go. There's a truck. I tallied 3 foot mobiles, and I do see the hind here, or the Mi-8, sorry. Right, so that's good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this as a sensor point of interest. Check my TAD if that was set up correctly, and yes, it was. And we have a valid target. All right. Switching to CCRP mode. We are, you know, going to use a GBU-38 for this run. We are past our minimum range, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be circling back for another run. Okay. So Harrier can technically take off from a Stennis. I would like to do a vertical takeoff, as it definitely would not be able to use catapult. Of course, it's not going to be able to use catapults, right? But I wonder how realistic it is. I'm all for realism, you know what I mean? I'm not sure if Harriers have ever taken off like a Nimitz class carrier, though. You know what I mean? They probably are, you know, best suited for LHDs or whatever, right? But yeah, that is a super interesting aircraft. So we found our Mi-8 here. Tally now is 4 foot mobiles in the area. So we're gonna press spacebar
And
to report visual.
Dodge 3-1.
Biner and Busal like the stream. Thank you.
We are visual
Appreciate
on the target. Be advised, there are numerous foot mobiles, some with weapons milling around the aircraft. Confirm we have no friendlies in the area, and we are still cleared hot on the target, including the ground troops.
Okay, switching to altitude hold in a bit.
Dodge 3-1, Hunter, continue.
And I will be circling in, or beginning a run in at about
And
like 5
3-1
miles.
copies.
So we are cleared hot against the main target and enemy troops around it. So we have confirmation from Hunter that we are weapons free. All right. So 3.5 miles, as you can see here, and it's directly behind us, 180 degrees. We are currently at the gimbal limits of our TGP, so that's not going to show up here, but I'm going to do a check again in a bit. Alright, so we are currently 4.2 miles. Okay, and what we're going to be doing is that we're going to begin our run-in now. So, releasing my altitude hold, and let's turn. Great upskirt shot there. Okay. We are currently here. There's the bomb guidance line. So what I would need to do is switch back to my HUD. Slew my sensors to that location again, because I think I missed it. Switch to path and altitude hold. There we go. Switching to my I lost it, dudes. I'm pretty certain I dropped a pin there, so let me check it out again. No, that's there. That's there. Here we go. I think this is it, right? So let me check that again. I can't find it anymore, guys. I did drop a pin earlier. Where is it? I'm about to miss my window here.
Warning, autopilot.
Man, I suck at this. I suck at target acquisition, I swear to God. Hold on 1 second. Can we stop with the amateur hour? No, seriously, where is it? I had it on my TGP earlier, and this terrain isn't really... Now I missed it! No! Now I need to run in. They're probably alerted to my presence and they're probably scrambling away. This is... Oh my god, this picture is awful. Good god, dudes. Okay, so let's do that again, okay? So we're going to do hotel, and we're gonna slew our sensors there. Actually, let me recage my my. There we go. So maybe we can find it here somehow. And now I'm at my gimbal limits. Oh my goodness, it sucks. In 76, they tried doing it off of the Franklin Roosevelt with AV-8A short landings, as Spiretail. Short landings, vertical takeoffs tried it in 76 and 772. It was apparently a massive success, but then they never did it again. Why? It was so successful. Why didn't they do it? You know what? Screw these guys. So let's just do that again. Okay. So we are currently 4.2 miles away from my target, which is super annoying. I had that on my TGP already. Let me climb. Okay, let me do a longer run in here. Maybe that would help.
Warning, autopilot.
Okay, so let's start our run in here. And I'll throttle down a little bit. Might be a little bit too fast. It was like 230 knots. And for a Warthog, that's pretty fast for an attack run, especially like a CCRP drop. Okay, so turning. There we go. I think I got him. Okay, so here we go. Let's stay within this bomb line. I did drop that pin and I see it, so I'll just check that out in a bit. If I miss it,
warning, autopilot.
So be it.
Warning, autopilot.
Okay, so check it out in a bit. You should be able to see that. And JDAM away. I hope I did that right. No, I missed it! Did I? Did I miss it? I did place the sensor point of interest there, so I hope I did it. So I'm checking it out on my screen here as well. Let's just check the bombs. Store application here. Oh my god, it's damaged, but it's not destroyed. I killed a bunch of infantry and a bunch of other things, and now it looks like I'm gonna need to go in with guns. I apologize for that. That was a terrible drop. I did. I think I slewed my SPI or my cursor there. Oh my goodness, what a mess. All right, let's do that again. Apparently the Marines, you moved it off. Sorry, little Ricky. You moved it off of it when you couldn't see it. It was still behind the hill. Oh, you're right. Maybe I did that. Oh my goodness, what an amateur hour move. Thank you for pointing that out. I'm still trying to learn all of this, and it's nice to have like people like you guiding me here. The Marines didn't want to lose funding for the amphibious assault ship helicopter carriers, which ultimately led to the making of the Iwo Jima class LPHs. All right.
Autopilot.
I don't claim to understand military decisions, but that's probably a good reason. Maybe I could ask my wingman to engage, I guess, like, primary. Is that gonna work? Ground targets?
Flight. Engage targets of opportunity.
With my luck, it's not gonna do it.
2, Roger.
Okay, there we go.
2, engaging target.
I'll let the AI take care of it for now. Okay, so let's go. Switching to guns, gun pack as well. No, seriously, where is it? I can't find it anymore.
Pull up.
What an annoying, like, little detail. Okay, here we go. Coming in with guns. Because we messed that up, like, really bad. So I believe that's it, right? Okay, let's throttle down here.
Running in.
Go to, please.
2, missile away.
Okay, I don't want to run in if you had to, he has a Maverick away.
2, target destroyed. 2, reload.
No, is that it? Seriously, guys? Are there other targets? And what happens then? Oh my goodness, what a mess. Let me try this again. So it should be right there. Okay, we'll try to run it again. Try that again. Okay. Wasted a GBU 38 there. Oh, I know now. It's in that location right there, so I'm not properly lined up for it. So my ingress point should be like here. Okay, I got you. Okay, there we go. I think I see it. There it is. Everything else is destroyed apart from the main target. Way to go. Very pro move. Alright, whatever. So I know where it is now. It's right there. I'm gonna run in. With guns. Alright. is.
Pull up. Pull up.
Let's see. It should be
Pull up. Pull up.
I see.
Pull up. Pull up.
Wow, that is one tough MI8. It's damaged, but it's not
Altitude,
destroyed.
Altitude.
Okay, so I guess I'll have to do that again. Oh my goodness, what a mess. That MI8 looks like its rotor blades have been cut off, said Sparto. Yeah, and it's tough. I don't know why. I've been like, it took like a couple of 30 mics already. Check that out. It's insane. So I'll have to do that run again, I guess. Okay. Which is fine. No problem doing that. Okay, so let's do that again. But he literally like fired like 200 rounds of 30 mics there. Insane. Have you got any Hydras? Oh, you're right. Actually, that's a good point. Let me try that. Yeah, M151s. See how he likes that. Still have him in sight here. There we go. There you are. Okay, I have him in my sights. Insanely tough aircraft. Waiting for my pipper to confirm that I'm in range here. Spy dress would be good. High dress away. It's damaged, but it's still not like it's not destroyed. Oh my goodness! Seriously, dude.
Pull up. Pull up.
What is up with that aircraft?
Altitude. Altitude.
Okay. Flight, engage my target. Is that possible? I think it is, so let me try that. Wingman, engage. Engage
target.
I don't want to use a GB31. That's just super, like, wasteful, because we have, like, our main objective. We haven't even done our main objective. Oh my goodness. So we're gonna do guns now. Try it again. We have literally like put like multiple 30 mics there, a couple of Hydras, and that aircraft is still intact. Amazing. those things must be made of stellinium. Okay, let's try that again. I'm really over this because I want to proceed to the main mission, and I don't have. Look at that thing. Look, seriously, dudes. Look at that. I guess like MI8. Nobody's gonna be able to use that. Come on, let's call it a day. There we go. Please, I just want to go. Okay. Let's try it again, shall we?
Pull up. Pull up.
It's being damaged. Oh
Altitude,
my goodness,
altitude.
it has been hit multiple times. You know what? I'm like done with this. I'm like super done with this. So guess what? I'm gonna use a GBU-31 on you. What a waste. Now I'm gonna be Winchester even before I get to my my main target. If this keeps up, I will need to restart this mission. I would. I mean, what I'm gonna do is probably gonna do like a mission editor and like take me close to the ingress point. That's what I'm gonna do. That is insane. That is like an insane amount of firepower that we already dropped there. Okay. And I'm not sure if this mission is even doable if I expend all of my my ordnance. Honestly. So let me do that again. Let me try one more thing with this guy. Take off gun arm for now, or gun pack. We are currently 4 miles away. Let's drop a GB31. Fine. It looks like I don't have a choice. Wait, I don't have the altitude for this. Switching to CCRP mode, rather. Okay, so let's try this again. First, I want to make sure that I'm on the right target, which I'm not, apparently. So let's do here. Click that USB. Slew. Where are you? There you are. Okay, so let's try this. Okay. And pickle.
Pull up. Pull up.
Ah, what a frustrating mission.
Warning, autopilot.
Okay, so it's going terminal. It looks like it's gonna hit the mark, but it's there we go. Get him. Fucking finally! So it really takes a bomb to destroy like an MI8.
Hunter, Dodge, 3-1.
Oh my goodness.
Off target. Target hotel destroyed. And
Let's
the
climb to
Warning,
Angel
autopilot.
12.
around the helicopter are also KIA.
RD Raranga has given me some stars. 30 stars. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
3-1 copies, pushing to waypoint 3.
I still don't know what stars are for. I assume they are convertible to cash or something. But anyway, guys, we are going to be like climbing to Angels 12 and heading to our main objective with half of our ordnance gone. I don't know what else I can do at this point. Okay, so climbing to Angels 12. But RD Raranga, thank you so much for the stars. I guess that's the equivalent of bits in Twitch. All right, so we're switching to Objective Papa. Removing any. Okay, but yeah, we definitely destroyed that. I think it's not gonna fly again, sir. Don't worry. So I don't have any more bombs. So I have like a couple of Hydras, a couple of Mavericks, and some 30 mics. Should be good, I think. Where am I? Is this the right heading? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna fly this direction. Currently 13,000 feet. In fact, you know what? Let me climb. Screw the frag sheet. And the bad news is, I think I've lost two.
Warning,
I don't
autopilot.
see him anymore. I don't have him on my radio. He must have crashed into a mountain or something, as is typical with DCS AI. It's crazy. And I'm... how am I going to finish this mission? Seriously. Honestly, how? Okay, whatever. We'll have to do. Still our targets, our sensors there. So Objective Papa is currently 12 miles away. So path hold. Yeah, two's gone. Poor guy. He didn't even get to eject or report in. Last I heard, he rifled at the target. You're able to check in on 2 on the radio. No, he's not on the radio anymore, dude. He did rifle off like a maverick and destroyed an unknown target. Ronald Albers was like the stream. Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay, so let's get that lined up here.
Torch 3-1, Hunter. Anchor over Papa and scan the AO.
Roger that. So we are to scan the AO.
And 3-1 copies.
I don't know how to say this, Hunter, but I don't have ammo. I don't have anything. I have like half of my I guess like frag ordnance. When you're established in orbit, with your eyes on the target, press spacebar to check in with Hunter. Okay, and it's also almost nighttime. This mission is not going well at all. Oh, here's my F in chat for 2. He was a good man. So let's check in on target right now. Switching to my TGP here. Let me go wide first. And it looks like that's that, I believe. That is objective Papa. No, that's not objective Papa. It's right here. So it's probably over this ridge line over here. So let me just establish orbit for now. Mark some targets. I'll hold. So our primary objective is to take care of the AAA. After the AAA have been taken care of, we could report that airspace is clear, and hopefully have the ground forces be able to take care of themselves, because they should be able to, honestly.
Warning, autopilot.
The Hunter's right there. I see him. There's my TGP. I do see them now. So I'm over the target area here. Yep, I'm here. See a couple of trucks. There's the target AO. I'm looking at 2 locations here. So there's 2 mosques. So the first one is this mosque right here. So let's check out what these guys have in store for us here. Do an altitude hold and do an orbit, like a tight orbit here. There we go. So let's look at what we have here. So as far as AAA, I already have one right here. Looks like an enclosed encampment. I'm gonna mark that as SSB. Switching to narrow view. Yep, a firm that is AAA. That's one. The other thing that we need to look into are there any mobile SAM launchers in the area? But probably not, because they would have locked onto me and killed me by now. Let's switch to white hot. And nope, that's not going to work. What else do we have here? Yeah, so I tally 1 AAA right here. And it looks like there's additional AAA encampments somewhere else in the area. Take a look at that. Oh, probably here. No, I tally 2 foot mobiles moving around. So those are definitely targets. They're pretending they're oblivious to the loud A10 orbiting around them, above them directly. And that's about it. I think I have that target. On the other side here, I think I need to scout this out as well. So, it's very tough to see at this point. Yeah, I have a Jeep here, like a utility vehicle. And what else do I have? Oh yeah, there's a couple of trucks there. So okay, so I really have 1 AAA target, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so I think I'm okay with that. So let's move here again. Mark this guy right here. The AAA encampment. Okay. So tag. Okay, confirm that that is set up. And I'm gonna report to Hunter.
And Hunter Dodge 3-1 established at Objective Papa. Looking for words.
You're looking for words.
Warthog is a station ready to move on your mark. You're cleared to engage target.
I am cleared to engage targets.
And Dodge 3-1 copies engaging primary.
Okay, so we're going to do exactly that. I don't know how. I'm gonna literally put myself within the range of this AAA. And you know, the best way to take care of this is probably gonna be my M151s or my Hydras. I'm gonna fire off my Hydra pods at this location right here, confirming that the target is set up, and it is. Alrighty, so let's begin our ingress. Let's reduce the brightness of my HMD here. Surprised it hasn't engaged you yet, said Spiretail. Love that AAA sitting in the building. I'd be shooting a brick if there was an A10 above me. I'm outside its range. I think it will engage me at like below 10,000 feet. I got a top fan badge. Does that mean I'm flight simp? Said Gabe De La Fuente. You absolutely are, brother. Alright, so let's now... Okay, let me activate... That is not a radar guided like AAA though, so there's no point. I wonder why they put like radar jammers in my loadout. I would have appreciated like maybe a laser
Warning,
maverick. That would be
autopilot.
great to have at this point in time. Okay, so I have them in sight. I'm gonna slew to this sensor or location right here. Make sure that I have this dude on sight. Okay. And fucking do it. That's really what it is. That is the job. Alright. Let's begin our ingress. Can I get a lock with that on a 65D? But I don't know what else this mission is going to throw at me, man. So I'd rather not, honestly. What if there are, like, tanks that roll in? Or, I guess, like, BTRs or BMPs? I don't know. With the way this mission is going, with an invincible, I guess, like, like, MI8? I don't know. That is not outside the realm of possibility. Okay, so we're good. Hydras away. 2 more Hydras away.
Pull up! Pull up!
I hit it. And again, this thing looks like it's going to be tough. I hit it like 3 times already. So I need to do it again. This is not going well for us, guys. I guess we're going to do 30 mics. That usually solves all my problems, apart from the problem I had earlier. Samuel Paul, you'll have 4 trucks come from northwest of the mosque. 4 trucks! Use your wingman to help. I lost my wingman, Samuel Paul. I wish you were here at the beginning of this mission. It was pretty messed up. We literally unloaded most of our ordnance on an invincible MI8 because we missed our GBU-38. Okay, so let's see what happens here. You know what? If I don't get this in the first try, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna repeat this mission, honestly. And I'm just gonna like use mission editor and take me close to this area right here. Okay, so let's do this. Darwin Sermons like the page. Thank you, Darwin. So there are 4 trucks. I wish I didn't know that. That sucks. Rounds on target.
Pull up!
Flash
Pull up!
display.
Okay, so that's destroyed. Okay, so let's establish orbit again and identify other targets. I guess that's what I'm supposed to do.
Fleet 2, tally additional foot mobiles exiting buildings in both complexes.
Okay, lead copies troops exiting buildings in both complexes.
And how is 2 alive? Where are you? If you're
turning
reporting
hot.
to me, where are you? Did he just like decide to like do recon on the ground? Okay, so let's check out you know, the other targets of opportunity here. So obviously that is shacked, but I am I saw some tracer fire, and those look like you know, pretty serious tracer fire as well. So I wonder where that came from. So I'll need to check that out before I can do anything else. And it's literally approaching nighttime. I don't think I'm equipped with anything else here. Am I? Hold on a second. Yes, I'm NVGs, so I'm good. Where's two? Two, I need you, bro.
Warning, autopilot.
Let me switch off gun pack for now. Okay, so let's identify more targets here. I need to find you know, that the source of that tracer fire. That's just the reality of it. So it's not in this mosque, so it's probably on the other mosque right here. There's probably another encampment there that I missed. I do see a couple of foot mobiles there.
Fleet 2, Tally 3 trucks moving east towards objective Papa.
There are the trucks. I now here to reporting on it. Where is that? Can I do white hot? Okay, so let's try this. Oh, there we go. There's an encampment out in the open. That's it. This is what we're looking for. Okay, so let's put a SPI there. Confirm that that's set up. Yep, I see it. Alright, guys. Switching to night mode now. Engaging some lighting. Okay, so let's begin this run-in now. I'm still going to use Charlie Mike mics, because that seems to be the most effective of these things. This base is crawling, man. What's up, Mike? Hey, Abe. How's it going, man? I am trying to get this set up. Really kind of need to speak with you. You are simply superb at this. You guys, are you watching the game I'm playing right now, man? I'm like really sucking right now, Darwin Sermon. But yeah, I appreciate that. I'd be more than happy to. Send me a message on my page or on Twitch, wherever you're watching me. More than happy to help you, brother. Let me know how I can help. Alright, so, I am gonna bank on the... I would say, like, the fabled durability and survivability of the Warthog right here. I don't know how this is gonna end. Okay. Alrighty, I got you.
Pull up, pull up.
First burst. That's destroyed. Okay, I got it.
Splash another AAA.
AAA splashed. Okay, so we need to clean the AO now. Okay, so let's do that again. Man, this place is not clean at all. So I need to engage ground targets now. The good thing is that I think the airspace is ours. I don't think there are any other targets, present in the area that would threaten me, unless I fly super low and there are BTRs that come in or whatever. But I don't think so. I think there are trucks or whatever. So we'll need to, I guess, thin out the area. And I'm gonna order Pontiac in a bit to swoop in. But for now, let's take care of those foot mobiles. Those guys have a easier time, I would say. A couple of foot mobiles in the area. I see you.
Pull up, pull up.
Okay. Infantry killed. So we killed like 5 there. Send the info and thank you again. Those trucks are your those trucks are to your left now, said Samuel Paul. I believe the trucks that you're talking, and I do have like labels turned on because it's nighttime and I'm sucking at this, so I just turned it on for the purpose of this stream. Yep. Oh no, what are those? How are they firing at me? Are those Shilkas? How dare you fire at me? Okay, so let's take a look. I'm probably going to be able to use a Maverick now. But let me scout out you know that where that tracer fire is coming from first. So there's 3 trucks. It looks like Samuel Paul was right. There really were trucks, or there really are trucks in this mission. Okay, so let me do an ingress, you know, from this position right here. And this is now turning into a night
And
mission.
leads tally. Break. Hunter, Dodge, 3-1. We're visual on 3 trucks moving towards objective Papa from the west. Can you advise?
These are likely enemy reinforcements. You're cleared hot. Destroy them before they reach Papa.
And 3-1 copies.
Well, okay. Okay then. Okay, Mavericks. Okay, let's try to slew this guy right here. Let me do a like a path and heading hold for now. I can't see anything. This Maverick screen is awful. Is there like a white hot, black hot equivalent on the Maverick? No, but I can you know, choose which. Okay. Oh my goodness! Now I missed that target. It looks really cool with the helos moving under spotlights in the dark. Should I just send the helos in right now so they can take care of the compound? I should just do that. I mean, there's no AAA. I mean, go Pontiac. Let's go do that.
And
please.
Hunter, Dodge,
Dodge 3-1 Hunter. The vehicles are halfway to the Papa.
Okay, very good. Okay, so we're gonna. I'm gonna.
Dodge 3-1 Hunter. Roger, sending Pontiac in.
Yeah, bright and contrast buttons here.
Dodge 3-1. Pontiac will
Alright.
engage and suppress enemy forces before touching down. Expect them to land in 6 to 8 minutes.
Okay, so Pontiac is en route, so I need to take care of those vehicles right there, and I am now like, it's so dark. I hate it. This shouldn't have happened. I should have you know, done or completed this mission like much earlier. So the bright and contrast buttons don't do anything, man.
Warning, autopilot.
Doing this, and I'm you know, toggling the brightness as well. Oh, there we go. Makes sense. Brightness would actually do that, apparently. Okay, so let's turn in. Okay, let's try this. If not, we're gonna engage with guns. Guns have solved all our problems so far. And I am at my gimbal limit.
Warning, autopilot.
Switch to here, and I would need to switch to here. Mavericks are active.
Warning, autopilot.
Man, screw this, guys. I'm within the limit of my or minimums. So I'm gonna go in with guns at this point.
Pull up.
Yo, we destroyed, you know, I guess like a couple of them, or critically damaged a couple of them, so that's good. Gonna do that again in a bit. And unfortunately for Pontiac, they were assigned the worst A10 driver in the world. Unfortunately for them. You have 270 bullets left. Yeah, I'm aware. I have like 270 30 mics left. We are really gonna need to use our Mavericks. I'm having a hard time with a Maverick. This is the funny thing is, the Mavericks are one of the first weapon systems I've learned on the A10, and actually everywhere. You know, it's crazy how I suck at them now. Let's try to track that target right there. Yeah, all right. get some altitude and let's turn in at around like 6 miles or so. So that should do it. Are we with fuel? Yeah, we're good. This is an A10. We'll hold. Okay, so I'm going to turn it around 6 miles. Laser-guided rocks are fun. Did you say rocks? Or rockets? Yeah, the AP KWS, the Advanced Precision Kill Weapon System, are absolutely one of my favorites. I would prefer those over IR Mavericks, honestly, in this scenario. So let's try again, guys. After I clear this, I should have done enough damage to clear the path for those dudes. I can barely see anything now. Okay, well, it looks like I destroyed a truck. There's one left.
Warning,
I'm going way
autopilot.
too fast here. So let me try and track that dude. It looks like I have it in sight. Oh man, the slew is like super sensitive as well. I can't even, man. No! Ah, here we go. No, I'm blind! What the hell am I doing? There we go.
Pull up, pull up.
I missed all of those shots. Oh my god. Oh. No, I did that. I'm actually, Samuel Paul, I'm actually at 1 on the slew value. It's just sensitive as fuck, honestly. Okay, here we go. We have tracer fire on objective Papa. It looks like Pontiac is in the area, so that's good. Can you guys clear up now? I just really want to go home and go back to base and rethink my life or my career as a pilot. That's actually what I want to do, if that's okay with you guys. Okay, let's try that again. So it does look like Pontiac is in the area. I can barely see anything at this point, honestly.
Darcy 1 Hunter. Pontiac has just finished their attack run. They're starting the landing sequence. Cover them. You've cleared hot on the enemy forces remaining in the compound.
Okay, I guess I'll do that.
And 3-1 copies.
You know, it'd be great if I hit like a mountain. I can't even see anything at this point. The skies are on fire. I'd say that. Let me climb up to 12,000 feet here, and I know that that's a safe altitude for me, and try to. Dude, I don't even know what's going on. This is the worst mission I've flown, honestly. Not the mission's fault, mind you. It's more of me sucking at it, honestly. So. Okay, so I see a target right there. It looks like there's several vehicles. I have a couple of helos there as well. I think that's part of the Pontiac group. Well, those are the targets we shacked earlier, so those are already done. Waiting for tasking from these guys. Oh, there's a firefight going on right there. How can I make myself useful here? Let's check them out. Yep. Oh, that is pretty cool. Samuel was right. Okay, let me do an altitude hold here.
Warning, autopilot.
Yeah, dude. Those helos are like. Okay.
This is Hunter. Pontiac 1-1 has touched down.
Okay, let's take care of this compound right here because it looks like there's a heavy concentration of troops. I have 140 rounds of Charlie Mike mics. So sorry, 30 Mike mics. Let me help out here.
Warthog 1-2 is on the ground.
Pull up, pull up.
There we go. I'm in Winchester now. I damaged a couple of trucks, destroyed a couple of infantry as well. And actually, that wasn't a good idea. It's a pretty danger close. Honestly, I'm pretty useless at this point, so I'm going to hover around at a safe altitude.
Warthog 1-3 is on the ground, unloading troops.
Okay, so Pontiac is unloading the entry team. So let's just hover here. Okay, we destroyed another truck there. Let's take a peek at these guys while they do their thing. So you can see troops moving in now. Turning off my gun pack now because I'm Winchester. See troop movement there. It looks like they're just running around, and this guy, there's this one guy that's just casually walking like Tom Sizemore in Black Hawk Down. It's like, he doesn't care. This guy doesn't give a shit. Look at this guy right here. So what else is happening here? Yeah, so forces are on the ground. Looks like they're clearing the buildings and they're sweeping. So it should be a couple of minutes now until they a couple of minutes before they head back to Expo.
And Hunter Dodge 3-1 splashed the 3 trucks.
That's right. I splashed the 3 trucks. That was my plan all along. I have multiple EKIA here. So I have 2 helos. Tracer fire coming from this direction. I don't know where or who's the... Oh, no, there's 3 healers.
And Hunter Dodge 3-1 splashed the 2 trucks.
Yep, I splashed 2 trucks too. That's right. That's my plan all along.
Hunter copies, good job.
Absolutely. You can count on me, sir. Hunter,
And
sir.
3-1 copies.
Okay, so we're waiting for the team to finish I guess like extraction, HVT extraction. Guys, it turned out okay in the end. You know what I mean? It's not the most methodical. Let's. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I mean, I've done better and more methodical missions, but in the end, it worked out. You know, I fired blindly into the dark. I hit a couple of trucks. Got praise from the commander.
Dodge 2-1 Hunter, our forces report they have taken over the western complex.
Roger that, Hunter. You have me to thank for that. I cleared that for you. Cleared out AAA. Pretty much with, all with guns. Alright, so we're just waiting for these guys to exfil. Get some floodlighting here as well. Okay.
Dodge 2-1, eastern complex is under blue control. Good job, you made it, bud.
Oh my god, I finished this! I can finally move on from this campaign.
And Hunter Dodge 3-1 copies. Show us RTB at this time.
That's right, guys. That's right. That's how it's done. Anyways, I'm gonna turn off my Mavericks now. I got a note that it's that line time is I think it's overheating or whatever. Anyway, we're gonna go back to Coboletti at this point. Function 2, and now we are gonna remove our TGP here. Switch to CDU, divert to Coboletti. Okay. We have ILS, runway 7 is, I'm going to set that up now so I don't have to worry about it. It is, am I going to land on runway 7 though is the question. I should, it's dark. What is it? 111.5. Okay, turn this on, okay. TACAN information is 67. I literally have no idea what my aircraft is doing right now. I know I have it on orbit, but I'm not going to be surprised if I crash into the side of the mountain. Transmit, receive. Switch on my ILS here and enable that. Alrighty. So let's head back, guys. Again, turning on my exterior lighting now, because I'm able to. And we are going to go back to Kobuleti Air Base. Okay, sounds good. I was unable to use Mavericks. I've been having such a hard time with Mavericks lately. I mean, I'm good with the laser Mavericks and that kind of thing, but IR Mavericks are just not my jam, honestly. Thank you so much for the advice, Samuel Paul. I appreciate that. I didn't know what to expect with this mission, but it looks like, yeah, we cleared that area, so we're good. What else can you ask for, right? I'm gonna turn off my HMCS for now. Alright, guys, so we're RTB at this point. I'm not sure how fun it is to watch a Warthog RTB in the dark, but that's what the complex that we, yeah. Samuel Paul says, it took me 5 tries to complete this mission. Well, that means I'm better than you, man. I took 1 try. You know, it took me 1 try, man. I'm kidding. It's honestly not the most graceful, I guess, like, mission that I've flown, and it was bad. It was bad. That was bad. Oh, goodness. It's crazy. Lars Hansen has liked the stream. Thank you, Lars. Appreciate that. No, it's really hard, Samuel. I have to admit. I mean, most of the missions in Enemy Within is pretty hard. You know what threw me off is in the beginning, when I missed my... When I missed with a GBU 38, I never recovered from that. It's kind of like one of those things where you just like have an off day after like an incident in sports or whatever. It's kind of like the same thing. That really threw me off, like really bad. The next one is super easy. I didn't fire a single shot. Well, that's not a fun mission if you don't get to fire a single shot, unless you mean that you had your flight take care of it. Our fuel, we are currently still Tiger at 5,500 pounds. My wingman did all the work. I mean, I would prefer to have a wingman. That would be great. That would have been great in this mission. All right. So, heading back to base. The base is 65 miles away, so it's not very far. What's up with my controls? I think my trim is messed up. Either that or there's like heavy winds. There we go. It looks like we're most likely going to be landing on 2.5, not on 0.7, so I don't know why I even set up ILS. And I'm sure the airport or the airbase is going to be well lit anyway. It's not like I need ILS. So how's my stream, guys? Do you enjoy looking at like some glowing dots across a dark background? That's why I try to avoid, I guess, like, night missions. I mean, sometimes they're fun. On an F-18, they're actually pretty fun. But on an A10, you end up, like, staring into, like, a really dark, like, background, and I'm not sure that's stream-friendly. Anyway, let's get back here. Disengage autopilot. Let me fix my trim manually, because I think there's an issue with my trim. Thank you for joining me on this mission, guys. It wasn't the smoothest, but it's always fun. All the mishaps and the bloopers I end up committing. It's part of a learning process, and it's super fun. Watch me fumble through the F-16 controls next. That's what I'm gonna do next. Kevin Rock has liked the stream. Hey, Kevin. How are you doing, my guy? Right, we're 60 miles away, and we are back in civilization. I think we're See some cityscape here. There we go. And I can't look at my any of my MFDs because of NVGs at the same time. Okay, let's try to descend now. So, there we go. Okay. 57 miles away from Kabuleti. Cool streams, my guy. Thank you so much, Kevin. Appreciate it. In 2 missions, you'll have to drop a GB12 to cloud cover. Danger close to friendlies. Well, that's not gonna end well for me, Samuel. Are you sure it's in this mission? I had a similar mission in, or on, like, Operation Piercing Fury, where there's bad weather. And a bunch of Rangers got, I guess, like, encircled by insurgents. And the terrain was mountainous. I rage quit a couple of times in that mission, I'm not gonna lie to you. That was a pretty bad mission. Cool streams, my guy, said Kevin Rock. Thank you so much, man. Okay, so I'm gonna call inbound in a bit. Well, no, this is not an F-18. I was like thinking of calling inbound 50 miles in. Or 50 miles out. It might have been Piercing Fury. I flew that one too. Yeah, I think it is. I think it's like where a JTAC was telling you to just trust me, dude. Drop this, drop a GB12 at this coordinates. And I'm like, are you sure? So all I can see are clouds. I remember that. Man, that mission was tough for AI too. If you guys are new to the stream or new to DCS, DCS AI is legendary as far as like this intelligence would go. It's just super, super weird. If you watch like my past couple of streams, there's always an AI like incident. Either they crash into me, either they eject on like landing. It's just weird. Like what 2 did today. 2 was in contact with me, but yeah, I guess he decided to crash into a mountain halfway through the mission. That's the one, said Samuel Paul. Yeah, I remember that. That's crazy. We are currently 47 miles, no, 50 miles to target. Not to target, but to the airbase, I would say. Can JTACs ground lace in this game? Yes, they can. You can set it up on the mission editor. I try to create my own mission sometimes, but I'm just like terrible at it. But there are options for you to have like a Humvee, be your JTAC or assigned JTAC, designated JTAC. Abe Magnias like the stream. Thank you. Appreciate it, bro. JTAC missions are fun though, I have to say. Because the biggest problem I have with like the A10 is target acquisition. Honestly, I need to be fit like MGRS coordinates and that kind of thing. If they tell me that hey, it's there, like south of the river, okay, Captain Phillips, I don't even know what south is. What are you talking about? What's a south? Is that left or right? But JTAC information is pretty accurate. You get a 9-line, you get remarks. You're basically told what to do, and I like that. Samuel Paul, let's like the stream. Thank you. We are 46 miles away. This is farther than I thought. Okay, hold on. Let me just do a path hold here. Actually, let me dive a little bit more. No, 5,000 feet or something. Let's fence out. Master arm off.
Warning, autopilot.
It's not really that far. You're just in a hog and slow. You're right. You know what, dude? This is the fastest I've flown a hog, though. I guess like most of the missions I've flown for Operation Piercing Fury are like super heavy on ordnance. But look at me go on this one, dude. And let me just like, let me burn my cans here. Well, I don't have cams, so I'm just like go full throttle. 186 knots. Then there's something wrong with this as well. Look at my my speed indicator here. I'm like indicated at 183 knots, and that's not right. Oh no! Oh no! I'm having issues with my controls. What else can go wrong in the stream? And it's now gonna hang. Oh my goodness. This sucks, guys. Oh, no, it didn't hang. We're good. We're good. We're back. What else can go wrong? Seriously. The track IR malfunctioned there for some reason. Now, as I was saying, this is the fastest I've gone on a hog. Earlier, I was like at 240 knots or something like that. That's crazy. I never reach those speeds unless I like absolutely floor it. So I'm gonna descend to 5,000 feet here. Look at my my airspeed indicator. It's like 139. I'm like close to. I'm about to hit stall speed here, but I'm not stalling. I mean, I'm going pretty fast right now. I wonder why it does that. Something's messing up the I guess like the sensors or whatever. Would be cool if you could also be the JTAC team. I think you can be. I think there's a how do you say this? There's a module available that would allow you to control ground forces. But there's, I mean, DCS is a flight simulator, guys, so it's really not that good. I think I've seen a couple of videos on it, and just it's awful, honestly. Should be fun in multiplayer, I would say that. Okay, so let's hold this altitude for now. Everything's going haywire in my cockpit right now. My speed indicator is off. It says I'm going at an airspeed of 50 knots. That is amazing. Okay, we're 32 miles away. Just gonna hold this altitude for now. Oh, you're right. The pitot heater isn't on. That's why. Thank you for that. See, these are the things that I need to put a checklist, you know, on, right? That's why. That would do that for sure. Miles, let's call inbound now. Caballetti inbound.
Caballetti, Dodge 3-1 inbound.
No? Okay. What a dick.
Caballetti,
No, Caballetti,
Dodge
please
3-1
answer me.
Inbound.
The problem is if they don't respond to me. There we go. Just bring up my Caballetti chart here. 07. My initial for 07 is right here. My course should be 64. So let me get that in there. Okay, there we go. Heading 200. Yes, that's the heading that we're flying on right now. It's pretty accurate. Yep, it's working now. You're right. I'm at like 242 knots. And again, this is you know some of the fastest speeds I've clocked in a Warthog. I never really needed to do this, you know, for a Warthog. Anyway, so our approach looks like we're going to be at 07. What's going to happen is that we are going to be approaching from this direction. And you know, the final bearing will be 64, I guess, on approach. I have ILS enabled, so that should be good. On the tab, that's accurate as well. So that's Caballetti right there. It's marked as waypoint number 5. I wish there was a way to sort of like make the HUD NVG friendly. Anyone in the stream know how to do that? I want to use my hog. My nods to look through the HUD, but of course I now have permanent or temporary blindness whenever I do that. So I'm not sure if there's even a way to do that. There should be. 19 miles away to target. Let me check emails now. I might have missed a meeting or two here because they took too long on this mission. Yeah, this is realistic, guys. This is literally what do you call this? Hog pilots do. Check emails while they're on autopilot. It's totally allowed. Alright. $16 miles away. Couple letters right there, I see it. So that's the runway, the runway in sight. So the approach is going to be a couple of miles in. Okay, let's fence out, or continue our fence out procedures here to be off, laser on off, or safe. Okay, should be good. Is that accurate? Do I have 111.5? Alright, we are 13 miles away from approach. We're going to make our final turn into Caballetti. Turn your HUD off, said Samuel Paul, but I want my velocity vector. I need my velocity vector to, you know, to properly land. I'm not that good yet, dude. They're giving me too much credit here. I want to use my hog, said Lars Hansen. That's Frasen. Yeah. That's exactly what I call my thing, my hog. Envy will work if you turn your HUD and floodlights. You may want to dim those console lights too. Yeah, but the thing is I need my velocity vector, like I said. So I wonder if you could do that. I mean, in a Hornet you can do that. If you set your HUD to night mode, I literally can't see anything right now. It's pitch black, you know. And yeah, you're right. I can turn my HUD off for sure. But yeah, we can do that. Let's try that. There you go. But I need my velocity vector. That's my thing. That's my thing why I don't want to do that. So. Yeah, 7 miles away. And then we're going to make our final. You have the ILS needles on the EDI. You know what? You're right. Let's try that. So guys, if you crash on this approach, you can blame Samuel Paul for that. He literally pressured me to turn off my HUD and rely on my needles on this approach. Well, I've done case 3 approaches on a Hornet, no problem. But this one's different, man. Let me just decrease the brightness on this one. There we go, and that's workable. Now I don't have ranging information. 3.6 miles away. And we're about to make our turn to final. They'll light up the runway when you get to within 20 miles. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely. Two miles away. I can actually make my turn now.
Warning, autopilot.
There we go. So intercepting that course line. Start throttling down as well. Oh shit, what did I do? Oh, there it is. We are 17 miles away. brakes. There we go. Flaps to half. Gears down. Okay, have the needles.
Warning, autopilot.
Landing lights. Whoa! That was a steep drop. Didn't expect that. "12 miles away." Let's turn off the music for now. I'm that age, guys, where literally sounds distract me. I turn off my radio when I try to find parking spaces. That's how old I am. Okay. Let me try to adjust my trim here. There we go. "11 miles away." I need to get on speed now. Okay, those needles are off a little bit. Okay, we are 8.4 miles away. Should stop dicking around, honestly. Okay, we're on speed. So I want you to know we're all counting on you. Well, thank you for that. I didn't need additional pressure, but that's always appreciated. Okay, we're on speed. That is pretty slow. 117 knots. Okay, so we're right smack in the middle. I have some wind, and I need to use rudder, which I hate. Rudders suck. There we go. Put a little bit of rudder there. There it is. There we go. See poppy lights. Aim for that threshold right there. 6 miles away.
Dodge 3-1. Cleared for visual. Contact tower.
I didn't need night vision. You're right. It's just like a commercial, you know, I guess like airplane landing, or landing a commercial airplane. I'm high, it looks like, based on the poppy light indication. That mission was tough, guys, but we survived. That's what's important. I wish I could say the same about my wingman. And, you know, throughout my last 4 or 5 streams, I've lost all my wingmen. That's how amazing I am. It's a flight lead. In the last mission, I explicitly told my wingman to return to base. But he fucked around and found out. He literally had like 0.5 you know, tons of fuel left. Ejected at the side, ejected into the drink. On my last, I guess a couple of, you know, A10 missions, I had 3 of my wingmen crash into the side of a mountain. Really not my fault, but just saying. Okay, we are in, needles are good. We're on speed, not yet, about to be. There we go, on speed. Man, what I would do to actually get like a localizer on these aircraft. That's actually the only thing I miss in commercial aircraft. Localizers are amazing. I wish they had that. Whoa! What happened to my HUD? Why did it become orange? Did I do something? Did I do something to upset it?
Cover ready. Check landing gear. Wind 076 at 7 meters per second. Runway 07.
I got you.
Altitude, altitude.
It's a pretty long approach. I could have like just like banked hard, you know, to the left, you know, on my base turn earlier. I don't know why they made me go around this far. Okay, we're on speed. Okay, there's some rudder. Whoa! What the hell? No! No, no, what'd you do? Why did it pitch up wildly like that? That's insane. Okay. Ow! That was a hard landing.
Speed brake, speed brake.
I was supposed to cut the throttle and it pitched up wildly. Mission complete! Yes. Alright. That was a horrible landing, by the way. I had it like maybe like up until like maybe 20 meters away from that touchdown zone. That's insane. Anyway, let's head back to our parking. Nose wheel steering. Panicked a little bit there. Okay, here we go.
Dodge 3-1. Taxi to parking area.
Track the speed brakes, flaps up. You got hit by a microburst. There's no such thing. That is not a thing in DCS. But you saw what happened. I don't know why. I was actually on a good glide, and I was supposed to cut my throttle, but weirdness happened. Your small screen video stopped. Yeah, it did. There was like a fluctuation that happened earlier. That's weird. Anyway, let me park this thing. It's gonna be an interesting debrief. I lost my wingman. I have damage to my aircraft. I actually, you know, almost like crashed my aircraft on approach. I see you would be so happy with me. bro, where's my slot? That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, they can't prove me. They can't prove me wrong. Absolutely. I wish this campaign gets easier, honestly, because that was stressful as fuck. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, that was stressful for me. Do these bunkers open? I remember, you know, being parked at one of these bunkers before, so I could probably just like park here. Guess I'm too lazy to go all the way there. Beep beep. Garage door opener. Apparently not. It doesn't work. Anyways, emergency brakes, EGI, CDU, MFD's off. Okay, right engine off, left engine off. Emergency flood would be okay. I will turn off battery power at this point and extend our boarding ladder. Open the canopy. Alright. And we are back at base, guys. You can't even see anything, but we are back. Well, guys, thank you so much for you know, for joining me on this mission. It was fraught with you know, technical difficulties, amateur hour mistakes, and what have you. It was just a messy mission, but we accomplished it. That's what's important. We had fun. That's what's important as well, right? Let me just read some comments here. So in the movie Airplane, as he is coming in from the an emergency landing, everyone was telling him that, well, if you haven't seen that movie, Airplane, I've seen that movie. When I was a kid, you know, I saw it on Netflix recently. I probably should revisit it. I remember it being super funny. Thank you for that. And that's it, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me again. If you haven't, you know, subscribed to my my stream yet, I would appreciate if you do. I don't know where you guys are consuming your streams right now because I'm multi-streaming on YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook. But you could, you know, subscribe to my channel across all of those platforms. I typically fly DCS, you know, 3 times a week if I'm not busy, and it's you know, most of my missions are like this, exactly like this. So it's pretty much comedy at the end of the day. Well, anyway, thank you so much for joining me on the stream, guys. I really appreciate you your engagement. I appreciate you bringing the vibes and the you know the fun you know, in this learning experience you know, related to like the A10 Warthog. So I'm still continuing to learn this this aircraft platform. It's tough, but you guys make it fun. I appreciate you all. So then again, my name is Mike, or you could call me Flight Sim. I'll see you again on my next stream, which is tomorrow, same time. And we should hook up and do a team hit. You can do these missions in multiplayer. Yeah, let's do it, man. Add me on Discord. I'm gonna post my Discord link on the comments section. I have not done a multiplayer like session at all in DCS. Yeah, we should totally do that. That would be good practice for me too. I could learn you know, from more experienced people. You know, in multiplayer, I would say. So yeah, I'll post the link to my Discord. Add me up. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. You know, this has been a fun mission, although it's fairly stressful. I have a meeting coming up in 15 minutes. I really need to wrap this up, and that's it for me. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the day, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Peace. Have a great rest of the day.